What's going on, guys? It's Chris from Out West with Chris. Today I want to talk to you about the Brite-Nite WR600, and this is a flashlight from a company called Wagan Tech. I've been using this light and testing it over the past couple of months in a variety of situations, mostly around my house. I recently was on a little camping fishing trip away from electricity and power and that type of stuff. But I tested this light there on that trip, and I'm going to actually be giving this to my dad. My dad really liked this light. I'm probably going to pick up a spare one for myself, but this one I'm going to give to him for use around his farm, his ranch, here in his shop. I think he could find some good use for it, and I think that's going to be an area where this light excels, also out on camping trips and that type of thing. But specifically for folks that have large areas of land out in the country, I think this could be a really handy light for a variety of reasons. One, just being the quality of the light it throws, the fact that it's rechargeable, high visibility, waterproof, so you could take it out in a rainstorm, and all that type of stuff. So let's dive in and let's talk about it. As you can see up close, the light appears to be fairly well designed. That's been my experience with it. Love the rubberized pistol grip. Great grip in the hand. One little thing. Rubberized parts, some plastic pieces, some high vis kind of yellow. That's pretty nice. There is a spot right here, you'll see, for a wrist lanyard. That could be a handy little thing to add on. Right here is the button for the on. See, it's on. And then it phases through to off. Right here you have a little pullback deal. That's where you're going to charge this puppy at. Included with it is a USB charger and also a car charger, so like a cigarette lighter charger that the USB goes into, or you could just plug the USB into any brick that you would plug your phone into or anything like that, and it'll charge it up. I only charged it once. I didn't really pay attention to how long I was charging it or anything like that. I just plugged it in and let it do its thing. I don't really even know if the indicator right here changes colors when it's fully charged. So right there, that's the charging indicator, small little LED right there. This thing is held to charge pretty well. Now, I haven't gone for any 2-hour-long hikes out in the forest with this thing, but I've used it pretty extensively, especially over the past couple of weeks. And really, the light hasn't dimmed or faded or anything like that. Right up here is a little pop-up deal. Now, you could utilize this a couple different ways. One, you could always hang it. So once it's on, like so, you could hang it from something and, let it do its thing. The other, I will demonstrate right here. Let's say you're out in your garage or your shop or something and you need to light up your area a little bit. Just throw that puppy down on the ground, put the little brace up, and bounce some light off the walls, and you'll be able to see a little bit better. Okay, I've cut the lights in the shop. Still some light coming in through the garage windows, but let's just kind of take a look at some of the different power settings. Here's a 600 lumen setting. It's your most powerful. Down to a 200 lumen, still fairly bright. Pretty good. The low setting is 50 lumens. Still a pretty good light. It's throwing some good light over there. And then the last click of the button turns it off. Okay, so this guy right here is powered by a lithium-ion battery that makes it rechargeable. On the 600 lumen setting, you get an hour of runtime. I feel like I've run it for more than an hour just screwing around with it. Possibly not, but that's kind of what I'm feeling like. But an hour of consistent runtime at the high setting at 600 lumens. Then when you step down to the 200 lumens, you start getting it into a 3-hour runtime. When you go all the way down to the 50 lumens, you're at 12 hours. Now on the literature, it says that there is a 4-hour recharge time. Like I said, I didn't really time it or anything. Seems pretty accurate. I don't think I I didn't plug it in and leave it overnight. I just plugged it in for a little bit. One feature that I like about it is waterproof. You know, when it's raining outside, it's a must. This is waterproof to 1.5 meters, so that's almost, what is that? 4.5 feet, something like that, 4 or 5 feet. So if you drop it in a river or a puddle, don't worry, you're good to go. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, we're back in the back corner of the shop. Still fairly light right back here, but I'm just gonna demonstrate the beam here. And as you can see, it's a pretty good spotlight beam. That's what this light right here is. It's a spotlight. And you know, I like that. I like that about this light. It doesn't have a lot of throw off to the sides. You get a ton of distance with this thing. I did some testing in the campsite. I was able to throw the light all the way across the river, quite far actually. I was able to see it across the river up on the hillside. So that's pretty cool. Even when you step down, it maintains a pretty good, precise beam. So for a spotlight, that's important. And that's what this light is. It's not a floodlight. It's not a work light, not an area light. It is a spotlight. And for a spotlight, it does extremely well. So now let's talk about the price. The price on this guy I think is extremely fair. You're gonna pay around 30 bucks. I saw a listing on Amazon for, I think it was $28.97 or something random like that. I forget what it is on Wagan Tech's website, but if you buy from Wagan Tech, from their website, and if you use the code provided below, you guys can actually save, I think it's like 15%, and you'll get free shipping. So that's 15% off your entire order in case you decide to buy some other stuff while you're on there. 15% and free shipping. So just use that code or buy from Amazon. I'll have links to both the Wagan Tech, to the product link listing, that type of thing on the website, and also to Amazon. You could jump over to Amazon, read some reviews of the product. So far, I'm loving it. I'm liking it. Charges well, runs well. And to me, it's a pretty dang good light. That's gonna wrap it up for this spotlight review. The review of the Brite-Nite WR600 from Wagan Tech. Check it out. They have a couple different models of this on their website, I believe. So go check it out. This one I highly recommend. A couple of cool features, including the little kickstand to light up an area. And, I like it. It feels great. I'm passing this one on to my dad. He really liked it. And I think he's going to find a ton of use of it out on his ranch. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave a comment section down below. Let me know what you like about this light from seeing it. If you have this light, let me know what you think. I'm kind of interested in that. And then, yeah, I've got some other Wagan Tech products that I'll be doing some reviews on over the next few months. So check those out. And with that, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for getting out west with Chris.